Set your sewing machine for straight stitch, width of 0, length of 3. And what we're going to do now is we're going to place this top edge, this line underneath, directly underneath the needle, right at the top. Lower the presser foot gently down onto it. We're going to sew forward 3 stitches, back 3 stitches. We're going to come forward, take the pins out as you come to them. Take the pin out as you come to it, and then hand wind so that you've finished exactly on the end of the line there. Then you're going to go 3 back stitches and 3 forward stitches again. It's very important that you have a back stitch at the top and the bottom so that your stitching doesn't come undone. When you start sewing, hang on to the tails, your thread tails, so that they don't get caught up under the machine and get tangled. So we're going to sew forward 3 stitches. We're going to go backwards 3 stitches. We're going to come forward first towards the first pin, take the pin out before you come to it. Keep sewing along that line. Stop before you come to the next pin, take it out. We're going to sew right to the end of the line. Hand wind the last couple of stitches so that you know you finish right on the end. Then we're going to go backwards 3 and forwards. Then we're going to take this out of the sewing machine. Cut your threads immediately. Cut your threads off immediately, front and back. And you should end up with a row of stitching that looks like this. We're going to do exactly the same at the bottom end. So we're going to start at the top of the line. So position your needle over the top of the line, lower your presser foot. You can take your first pin out there probably. Hang on to your threads so they don't tangle. Forward 3, back 3, and then forward towards the next pin. Stop, take the pin out. I'm going to sew right to the edge of the fabric. I'm going to sew backwards and forwards and remove the fabric from the machine. Now sometimes it gets a little bit caught there. For some reason the thread gets caught. Just hand wind the flywheel slowly towards you and it will release the threads. And then you can cut them at either end. Make sure you cut them right back as you go, because they will get tangled and caught up in all of your other sewing. And so you should end up with a row of stitching that looks like this at one end and a row of stitching that looks like this at the other end.